Friends, on last Saturday, when me and my husband we both went to a park, nearby park that has recently opened here in Guwahati. We went there. We were just enjoying the sunlight. It was a broad daylight. It was about 1 p.m. Then suddenly something caught my attention that I've seen a couple who were young, unmarried. They were just walking nearby. They were also enjoying the view, enjoying the park, along with all people who have come there on a weekend. So they were being followed by two boys. These caught my attention. Then I started staring those boys who couldn't see me as I was following them because they were following this couple. So as the obviously the young lady, she was wearing dressed up beautifully, and the young man, he was into that lady, and he was they were talking together. But these two men, their intentions, I sensed that their intention was not well. So I just kept staring at them. And I also told my husband that something like it's unusual. These boys are not that casually just taking a glimpse and just they are just passing by. They just constantly they kept staring at this couple, and they were literally following this couple. So the couple, I think they may also have sensed this, and they somehow they took a turn and they sat on the stairs where there was a large amount of crowd. So it was very nice that they stopped and they sat in a place. But these two boys, they also stopped there and they sat on a bench which was a bit far away from them, but not on the stairs. And then they took out their mobile phone and they were trying to capture pictures. It was a disguise that they were taking pictures. It was showing like they were taking their own selfies or they were taking pictures of each other's, but it was a kind of like they were taking pictures of that lady uh, who was sitting with her friend there. This was a certain this incident actually triggered some thing in me that I just got a bit alert in this regard. Then I tried to talk to my husband that whether it doesn't seem good to me that two men who were deliberately following this woman. It was not that when you see a person you feel beautiful and you just stare and just you pass on or pass by those people, but it was just constantly they were staring and they were deliberately trying to take pictures of that woman under disguise. So they're trying to show people that they were taking their own selfie, and they were trying to project that they are also in a vacation and they are trying to enjoy themselves. But who can avoid an eye of an advocate? So I caught that, and I just told my husband, let us pass by them so that they can get also a sense that people are also following them. So we passed by and I stared at them, and somehow they took their eyes off, and maybe they had got a sense that we were also following them. But then the story ended there. We had to come back to our home, and things ended there. Hopefully nothing, no incident may have occurred, or we didn't hear any kind of an incident, because but it's still kind of a eve teasing kind of a thing was there. But then I would like to tell you the legal implications is that if anything happens like this attracts two sections of our BNS, section 78 and 77, voyeurism and stalking. These two sections are attracted. So here in stalking, it's when they were following this particular thing was stalking, and voyeurism is something where they were under the disguise. They're trying to take selfies of that woman. And if that couple would have been restrained of having their own privacy, which is a fundamental right, and if that privacy would have been hampered by them, then it's a violation of the fundamental right, which is being said by our honorable Supreme Court. And there would have been a wrongful restraint if these people would have deliberately stepped into stopping them or trying to confine them. It would have attracted section 126 of BNS. So four provisions are interconnected here in this particular incident. Hopefully there has been no incident, but in this kind of situation, like anybody is staring at somebody is not a big deal, but somebody who is stalking or voyeurism is being taken place, then I think there should be a police complaint. But here, hopefully, things were not of such grievous thing. But this stalking and voyeurism, they attract punishment, 1 to 3 years of punishment, and with fine also, and if it's for the first time, and if it's a second or third, then later on the fine and the punishment increases. So I think this message should go in the society that if a woman is dressed well, or if even she reveals her body, if she feels like to wear whatever she thinks, nobody has the right to interfere into her privacy or to a privacy of two people sitting quietly there in the park or any other public place. So we at times we feel like we are enjoying by watching somebody and trying to disturb them because it's our enjoyment time. So that's not good. Your privacy, your happiness cannot curtail somebody else's privacy. So people should keep this in mind, and if you feel like this video should be shared and people must know about it, so kindly share it. Thanks for watching.